Pai is one of the neatest towns that I've been in Southeast Asia. More and more I'm coming to the conclusion that this Pai, Thailand, is kind of a paradise. And sure enough, who knew it? Right here, Paradise Guest House on the other side of the river. So that proves it. Paradise, Pai, Thailand. Well, this is only the first of several vlogs on Pai, and I don't think I'll prove in this one that it's a paradise, but the overall impression is it was a wonderful place. Here's a map of the region. Myanmar on the left, Laos on the right. I crossed in from Myanmar into Thailand at Mae Sai, made my way down to Chiang Rai, and then to Chiang Mai. From there, I took a minibus up to where I am now, Pai. This mountain resort. It's got a rate near the top of places to visit in Thailand. And next I'm going to Mae Hong Son, another lovely place on my tour of northern Thailand. Here's a street map of Pai. It's a relatively small town, but it is so packed with tourist things to do. Bars, restaurants, street markets, and motorcycle rental places. It's just a great place. I haven't had this positive feeling about a place since Luang Prabang in Laos. Now, this is Pai. You're viewing Travels with Lobo, Thailand from the North. Vlog number 12. If you haven't seen the trailer, have a look. Remember, a vlog is published every Friday. In this vlog, I'll introduce you to one of Thailand's best kept secrets, and that is Pai, which in my opinion is unbelievably interesting, especially if you have a motorcycle. So this vlog is a lot about motorcycles, renting motorcycles, and so on. And I will then show you my first accommodations in Pai. It started out as a hostel, then it turned into a hotel room. Check it out. I've said it many times in my vlogs, Pai is a resort town. It's surrounded by high, not mountains, but very high hills. So most resort towns have some type of an activity like swimming or skiing. The activity here in Pai is motorcycling. People come from all over the world to motorcycle, and if you don't have your own motorcycle, which most people don't, you rent one for very cheaply. There is a circuit here. That world-famous circuit is known as Thailand's Mae Hong Son Loop, and the preferred way to do it would be on a motorbike. The loop gets its name from Thailand's remote northern mountainous province called Mae Hong Son. And the favorite stop on the whole loop would be Pai. Everybody looks forward to Pai. For those wanting to do the whole circuit, a good start would be in Chiang Mai, right up to Pai, over to the provincial capital of Mae Hong Son, and then south to Mae Sariang, and back to Chiang Mai, 600 kilometers. There you go. Of course, if you're not into high-risk motorbiking, you could drive it or you could cycle it on a bicycle. That's certainly something I would have done years ago. The majority of tourists, of course, would not do the whole circuit. They'd simply rent a motorcycle or scooter in Pai and do day trips. Just to gain perspective, the red dot indicates where Pai is located in northern Thailand. Renting a motorcycle is the thing to do here in Pai, and there are shops on practically every corner where you can rent a motorbike. You do that because Pai is a mountainous region where motorcycling is the way to do it. And you get all kinds of people who have probably never done this before
hello, excuse me.
Yes, go ahead. Real estate is really hard to come by here. It's difficult to walk. Cars are coming from the wrong direction, at least for me. And for that reason, I'd hate to ride a motorbike here. But people don't seem to care as they head out for a lovely day of motorbike riding, while I spend half a day doing a tour in a minibus. Which is better? Well, I think I know which is better. It'd be to take a motorbike, but I'm not going to do it. And there he goes on his Ducati. That would be fun. Who wouldn't want to ride up here on a Ducati? So where there are motorbikes, you have workshops, such as this one here. It's where the bikes get fixed. This gentleman here. This one who's waiting for me to get out of the way, so he can rip this motorcycle apart and fix it up. Yeah, there's got to be a lot of these shops around this town because of the preponderance of motorcycles. And none of them appear to be terribly new. And if there's a subculture here, it is the motorcycle. It is everywhere. This is a few streets back from the main street, but another collection of bars, accommodations, and motorcycles. I'm sure this would be absolutely hopping in the evening. And lots more of that in future vlogs. So when you get into the back streets, it looks like this. Quiet, lush vegetation. I'm on my way to the, don't even know the name of the hostel, but booked a bed here at this hostel. I'll show you shortly. I booked a bed here at the My Way Hostel. It's a nice place. Looks relatively modern. You might want to stay here. But I never did get to stay here because the lady who runs this place advised me to get a room of my own across the street for practically the same price, because she said this place is noisy. There's a lot of young people here. They like to party. This morning she was telling me about young couples having sex in the hostel. Whoever heard of that? I'm just kidding. So she advised me to stay across the way, right there at the Palm House. I'll be there shortly. The Palm House, across the street, right here. Had breakfast here this morning. Get your coffee. I always have the same breakfast. I buy some yogurt at 7-Eleven and some porridge. And that's my breakfast. It's pretty good. It's a healthy breakfast and it's practically free. And here you go. Walk to your room. The numbers are all right there. It's number 3, number 4, number 5, and I'm at number 6 right there. 6, so that's my room. The hostel would have cost $300. This is costing $400, so $400 is about 20 Canadian dollars, which is still pretty cheap for your own room. Let's have a look at it. It's kind of messed up. So usually I video a room when it's still nice and clean, but here it is. It ain't much, but it's a room. Bed was okay. It was quite cold last night. I had to double up on that cover there, and I was still cold. And the bathroom last night, the hot water didn't work. Or maybe I didn't know how to operate it, but hopefully tonight it will work. Taking a hot shower before going to bed kind of warms you up. Thank you for viewing this first episode on the fabulous pie situation. Gotta love pie. See you next Friday as I continue to unravel the mystery of how to convince you that pie really is a paradise in Thailand. See you next Friday.